It's not that close, it's on wide angle.
Nose is inside?
Yes.
That is Jose, who I bumped into on the streets of Spain.
Subtitles.
I was really taken away by his art and I ended up buying some. And he really got me thinking about art. What is art? Art was invented by Leonardo DiCaprio in 1803. Fantastic artist until the art form reached 20 years old and he lost interest. I'm gonna try and make an art piece by the end of this video, a serious art piece that I'm actually proud of. And I am useless at art. I'm going into this with no experience. We'll hear more from Jose in a while. But my first mission was to go to a store and try to get some art supplies.
There's 10 browns.
And for me, 10 browns is just too much. So I just bought a generic random compilation of art supplies kit that I found online. What a better place to start than a Bob Ross tutorial. I apologize for the lighting. I feel like a clown for messing up, but yeah, it's only for the first bit and then it's fixed. Okay, so here we are. I've got my art set and I'm going to try to copy a Bob Ross tutorial. Wow, I wonder what those things are. Oh, and they even give you a little snack. That's so cool. It's not the greatest snack, but I've had this for a while. Maybe 5 out of 10. Look at these. And it says non-toxic. Oh, I'm gonna eat tonight. I wanted to get a Bob Ross wig, but I couldn't find one. I got the next best thing, and honestly, it's probably more fitting anyway, because I do feel like a clown doing art, so this works. Wait, what? Oh my god, they're killing him. Oh my god, he's like screaming in pain. Somebody help him. What? He's just smiling. He killed his evil twin.
Hello, I'm Bob Ross.
Oh, hi, Bob. I'm so nervous. I know this is going to go terribly.
Today we'll have him run all the colors across the screen right there.
Titanium white. Yeah, that's titanium white, I can tell.
And we'll take this old brush and just make little X's, little crisscross strokes.
Wait, Bob, hold on. Stop. I'm not ready. What's he done? Pink? I think it's pink. I'm trying to do this in real time so that I really get the experience of painting along with Bob Ross.
Little phthalo blue.
Wait, hold on, Bob. You're going on to blue, and my pink is, like, still white. Hold on, I need to pause you for a moment. Oh, my God. This is going so badly, and all I've done is paint a pink blob. How come his pink blob looks so much better than my pink blob?
Without even cleaning the brush, we'll go right into...
Without even cleaning, we'll go into...
Little phthalo
What's blue? A dark blue, I guess? This kit doesn't look like the best. I didn't pay that much for it. I spent more money on the wig. That was more important.
Be careful. Be careful.
I'm being careful, Bob. Don't worry. Thank you. His voice is so calming. I understand why people listen to him paint.
I love water.
I'm glad you do, Bob, because I put on way too much water on mine. Okay, he's using a different blue for the... water, I guess? Come on. I'm just dabbing it like, come on, he's getting ahead. I feel like he's speed running art and I'm just like some idiot behind him trying to play the game. Oh no, I just destroyed my pink. No, I did blue in it without thinking.
Since these are oil paints, we're washing our brushes with odorless paint thinner.
Well, I didn't have odorless paint thinner, Bob, so at least I can blame my bad painting on the fumes.
Shake off the excess and just beat the devil out of it. That's really the most fun part of it.
I'm not finding it very fun, Bob, to be honest. It's not fun cleaning. I don't like cleaning at the best of times, and I feel like I'm struggling right now.
Anybody can put a little masterpiece on canvas with just a little bit of practice.
Yeah. I mean, I know he's saying anybody, but did he envision this when he was saying that? The corner of the... Oh, no, he's getting complicated.
I'll make it look like little distant trees live far back in the distance.
Mine don't look like trees. They don't look like trees at all. How is he doing that? The man is a magician with the brush. I think I've too much blues and I don't have enough blues to be doing this much blues. I wonder if I mix in a bit of green. I'm going off script here. I need the smaller brush. That's what's wrong. It's not me that's the problem. It's the smaller brush I need for the trees, I think, definitely.
In your world, you create any illusion that you want.
Well, I'm trying to create the illusion that I'm actually good at this, and it's not working, Bob. I feel like I keep trying to fix things, and I'm making it worse. I don't think I have the right brush for this, Bob. I don't have the right brush for this, Bob. I don't know what I'm doing, Bob. I think they're getting better, like, now, but it's too late. I've already ruined the bottom part. You know what? It's okay. It's just, Little happy accident. Like myself. Okay, and he's making reflections of that in the water, but I don't think... Yeah, it's not going to look like reflections on mine, I'm afraid. Oh my god, his looks so good. This is so sad.
Don't know that we even care. Just let your imagination take you anywhere you want to go.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. Well, actually, no, because my imagination is just absolutely cursed. I'll end up drawing Shrek into this swamp. Every time I look at mine, I'm like, oh, that looks bad. And then I look back at his and he's just made leaps and bounds. Like, where did this tree come from? I know I gotta take some responsibility, but the paints, you know, the fumes, the hair in my eyes, the wind is off. The whole planet alignments is kind of out of whack. So I'm only taking a bit of responsibility, but the paints definitely aren't doing me any favors.
Because we don't make mistakes here. We have happy accidents.
I don't know, Bob. I really love what you're saying, but then I look at mine and nothing looks happy about my accidents. Oh, that's so cool. He's showing me how to add in greens, and it's really like making the tree a tree. This feels like a near miracle in my brain. Bob Ross is the best. I'm also well aware that I kind of have stopped painting what he's painting because I made so many mistakes. To fix them, I had to do other things, and I'm not as brave as Mr. Ross.
When I go home, the only power I have is over the garbage. I can take it to the street all by myself, but here, I can do anything.
What?
Oh, that's a big tree, I wasn't kidding. This is a monster tree.
Oh no, what's he painting now? I was just a bit concerned. He sounded a little bit scared of his monster tree that he had made. My bushes don't look as cool as his bushes. I don't really know how he did his bushes. I'm going to blame it on the fact that I don't have any equipment or skill. But I'm still adding in some bushes here into my world.
I like to fish. Put a Band-Aid on him, a little CPR, pat him on the tutu and put him back in the water and go back and catch him again another day.
He has the weirdest little stories as you're painting. I'm trying to focus so much on my painting, but I just can't. But I love him. I then proceeded to keep adding stuff and then not liking it. So I had to keep going over that stuff with more stuff. And then I didn't like that stuff, so I had to add more stuff. Okay, I think I might be done. Which means, should I guess I should take off the hat. I think it's messing with my camera as well. Sorry about that. I'm pretty happy with that, which I honestly didn't expect. I was worried I would start with this and you would click off and not be interested because it's a blob. I know it's not great, but I'm not an artistic person at all. I bet this is how Da Vinci used to do it. Oh, it's warm. Nice. There it is in all its glory. Like, this is the second painting I remember ever doing in my life. I actually showed Jose the first one. Take a look at this. I brought along the only painting I remember painting in my life to show you my artistic abilities. This is it.
Okay.
Starting not at the bottom, further down.
You're very young when you're a child.
No, this was 26. I'm
26
29
years.
now, so...
Okay, when you paint like a child, Picasso is very similar of this, the last time of Picasso.
I couldn't believe it. My first painting and I was already being compared to Picasso. It was a dream come true. And to be brutally honest, I thought it would take me at least 2, maybe even 3 paintings to reach this level. When it comes to art, do you think that anyone can make art, or does it take a certain type of person to be an artist?
I think that no, that everyone can do. Everybody can make art, yes. Everybody can make art. We make art in the little things, yes.
One thing I really took away from talking to Jose this day is that you can really do art in anything. It doesn't mean you just have to be a good painter technically. You can really create art from literally anything around you that allows you to be creative. And it kind of encouraged me to try out this game I found called Townscaper. And it lets you kind of create your own towns, and you have like some options to customize, but some of it's kind of auto-generated and you just play with it and see. And I figured, why not make a cool little town and then get a really nice print of the town I made. Oh! Didn't see you there. Well, I kind of did because I had to set you up and then I went outside and came back in to make it seem like I was coming home. So I got it printed, and I'm pretty happy with it, I think. Sorry, there's a glare on that, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm trying to find the perfect angle that you can actually see it. This white light is so blinding. This is like what people see when they look at me when I'm at the beach. It's just like an unknown shade of white. One that's whiter than any other white that came before it. Art hanging challenge, speedrun edition. Alright, I'm so glad I didn't fall off the chair there. Oh, I dropped it. This is the part I hate. I got it. I was just about to say this is the part I hate. I am pretty damn happy with how that looks on the wall. I think this camera actually gives a much better angle on it. Maybe there. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. I must say, after that turned out so well, I'm pretty interested in doing little things, you know, that it's not super artistic, but there is some personality to it. I gotta put some thought into this. Good morning, everyone. You're joining me for my coffee. I lit the fire to keep you warm. I know it's on a TV, but I figure it's electronic and it's gotta give off some heat. So I got this book for Christmas from my... And it's just full of stuff that you can just do. Like, I guess when you're having a coffee or whatever, I thought it was fitting. Like this design your own shoe one, or potato stamp. I guess it's an Irish book. Draw a delicious burger. There we go. That's a good burger. Oh my god, I misread this one. I thought this book was just really disturbing for a second. Draw your driver's license. This book is trying to steal my identity. And trust me, book, you don't want it. Draw your coffee order and mid-morning snack. Well, I don't have that, but I could draw this. I don't know why I decided today to pick the most complicated mug I own. But that's just my luck, apparently. So for this, I'm gonna whip out the charcoals. This was actually a really cheap kit, and I always thought charcoal drawing looked really cool. But me being me, I've done no research whatsoever, and this is going to go terribly. Oh my god, my mug is all crooked, and I only drew one line. I can't make sense of this. Looking down at it, I need someone to just come in and hold it here for me. Wow, I think this might be the worst thing. Like, not even the worst thing that I've done, just the worst thing. Full stop. Ever. Why does the PlayStation logo have to be so awkward? You know what, Sony? I'm gonna give you a rebrand, and this one's entirely free. You can use this logo from now on if you want. There you go, it's done. And I really think it'll take off. This is going so much worse than I thought it would. It's the opposite of the painting. I guess it's because it's like so technical, right? Like this type of drawing, you need to be exact, whereas painting's a bit more freeform. I enjoyed the painting a lot more than I thought I would. Okay, I think I need to abandon the pea cup, because this is not turning out how I had it in my head. Draw something with your non-dominant hand. I'll just draw a car. That's easy. A nice car. I'll just... Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is my left hand so stupid? That's not a circle. Like in my brain, I have a plan and my hand just has his own agenda. Yeah, that's a good car. I'd drive in that. That looks like it would survive getting in an accident. Okay, how about this one? It's draw a plant. Okay, this is actually kind of helping because I've learned that I just can't draw straight lines. So I'm going to make it a little bit messy on purpose. Well, I've drawn a plant, but it's the most boring plant ever made. It could be a ship, for all I know. You could be looking straight on at a ship here. These are the sails. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I hate that. Nice. That's awesome. It's nice to create something that just elicits any emotion. And yeah, that got hate out of me pretty easily. Wait, what the hell? It goes from draw a plant to write a list of your enemies. Cut shapes out of this, write your name over and over again, rip this page out and make a paper airplane, and then write a list of your enemies. Every window is different. I guess I can write it off in the fact that, you know, they were medieval times, they weren't building to code. You know, their windows could be different. Some could be this size, some could be that size, and some could be wobbly. So after careful consideration, I think maybe drawing isn't for me. So after my pencil drawings, I wasn't filled with confidence. I must admit they were pretty bad. I thought before doing my final project, it would be a good idea to visit a museum and look at some actual art. After all, one thing struck me when I was talking to Jose.
In Italy of the Renaissance, it's more important that the Pope. I have one question for you in this way. We know Da Vinci, yes? Tell me the Pope in the time of Da Vinci.
I don't even know the Pope's name now.
This is the power of the art.
Yeah, I don't really know a lot about art or the Pope. So yeah, museum sounds like a good idea. I'll learn about the Pope another time. That'll be a totally different video. I became Pope in 7 days with no experience. So off we went on the only sunny day in Ireland in the entire year. Yeah, you get some good footage of some cool art stuff I saw. We headed to the museum, and I tried to just soak in as much as I could, because here's the thing, I'm actually trying with this project. I want to make something nice, and not being an artistic person, I'm gonna need some inspiration. Unfortunately, after kind of looking through a lot of art, I still had no idea what I wanted to do, but I did see some really, really cool art, and some naked people. Like statues, not naked people in the museum. Luckily, back in Spain on one of the many sunny days of the year, Jose was ready to help me.
So my goal, I don't want to just draw something pretty. I want to make something from the heart.
The art really is the sense of the soul, you know? This is, and express this. When you express this is that. It doesn't matter what you do. The matter is the sincerity of your soul when you make it.
Okay, so here we are, the final day. I still don't feel like I'm really ready for this. I have an idea of something I want to make in my head, but if I've learned anything so far, what I have in my head doesn't translate well when I actually use my artistic abilities. Having said that, I think what I've learned as well is I do best when I just kind of go off script and just do things without thinking about it too much. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't even know what materials I'm going to use. I think I'm going to go with crayon, pencils, or whatever these things are. I don't quite know. Art stifted. The hell does that mean? Is that like the brand or something? Or is that what it is? Okay, well, it's time to put pen to paper. In this case, whatever this thing is, to paper. Oh. Oh. I have no idea how to describe it, so that doesn't help you at all. I'm sorry. It's kind of like crayon, but I don't know. Maybe it's just crayon, but like professional, because the other ones look like a child would be playing with them. I haven't used an eraser since I was in like school, and that was a long time ago. I'm just not used to trying to fix my mistakes. I usually just kind of move on with them. Okay, this stuff is smudging up good, and I don't know how to fix that. It feels like lipstick. That's what it reminds me of. I actually kind of like the kind of imprint it makes. You just get this like, I don't know, satisfying blotchiness to it. And I do feel like a child. Which again, according to Jose, is a great thing. I mean, a child is passionate about what they're doing, right?
When you see a child drawing or painting, he's passionate with it.
But I don't think I feel that side of it. Well, a little bit. Like, I'm into it. I just think I feel more like a fool, in kind of childish way. This is actually kind of what I was going for. I'm trying to put myself in that mindset of kind of what I want to paint. Well, whatever this thing is, I should say. I'm going to call it glorbing. So I'm just trying to like be in a good glorbing mood as I do this and just not think too much. And I'm trying to create what's in my head without really thinking about what's in my head, which is, it's kind of ironic because what I'm trying to do is sort of express what it's like to just be overwhelmed by thought and not being able to stop thinking. So it's kind of ironic that the whole thing is like, well, you know. Anyway, I think it's going in the right direction. Okay, a pencil, to be or not to be. I love art humor now. Just gonna go with a blue, but I don't know if that's too like friendly. Like I don't envision friendly thoughts like, oh my god, I'm overwhelmed by thoughts of my favorite movies like Shrek and Puss in Boots. I'm so overwhelmed, you know? It's not meant to be good thoughts. Oh, I actually kind of like this. Yeah, this could work. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I found my art form. I think it's laziness in a way. It has to be messy and lazy. There's actually a slight mistake in this now because of the shoulder messing up there at the start, but I kind of like it. It's like Bob Ross was saying, you know, happy accidents and all that. It's just, I don't want what I do to be mechanical, if you get me. I can't really even explain it because, you know, I'm not exactly an artist here, but I guess if I was doing a mechanical art, it wouldn't be very good anyway, because I'm not technically good at art. But I think I'm just more into the art side of it, that you want to express something. And at the moment, the only way I express things is by killing people on The Sims. So this seems like a healthier outlet. God, these pencils wear down for... Oh my god. Oh my god. Look, everyone. Wait, hold on. Wait, I'll get it. Hold on. My hands are too big for this set. It's a pencil sharpener. I'll give you a little bit of Topper ASMR. You like that? Yeah, you get it all here. I hope you're relaxed. Okay, now it just looks like a happy red man. Like, that looks like me if I've been to the beach, just sunburned in a slightly cloudy night. But I guess here's the part where it starts to go wrong for this fella. I just thought how funny it is that I'm genuinely, like, really trying here to make something kind of nice. And if anyone ever saw it and was like, oh, what's it made out of? I just have to be like, I don't know. Because I don't know what that thing is. Lipstick I'm gonna go with. This, like, pencil along with the red, like, blending them. Thank you, Bob Ross, for teaching me about that. It makes a very interesting kind of outline. I don't know if it's interesting in a good way or interesting in a, like, Kevin way, but it's interesting. Wondering if I should put in some orange, because as this is filling up, this is starting to look very empty, but I could do it with pencil too. Okay, I added in a bit of orange, but I don't really like it. So, orange, you glad I didn't go ham and just cover it and have to start again. I'm gonna use more of the lipstick. I'm starting to feel like I'm the kid in Stranger Things, just trying to get across a point and no one's gonna understand. Except for Winona Ryder. So if Winona Ryder's watching this, I'd appreciate you commenting and just, I don't know, maybe help the others out a little bit. Huh. Not sure where to go. Maybe I should just shade him in a bit with a bit more blue down here, because my thought was like it's just his head overwhelmed with thought, but I guess it kind of affects everything and I should texture it up a bit. Look at me using words like texture. Oh, and can't forget about that one. I don't know how I got by without it until I made this video. Yeah, this is it. It fills in some of that white. It felt too bright in comparison. This is good. Well, it's bad for him, but good for us at the moment. I think this appears too light though, right? Because if you're talking about intrusive thoughts, it shouldn't be like, oh, it's fine here, and then they come in here and they start to get bad. Like, it surely outside should be worse. He's reaching for the crayon box because I'm mixing in so many different types now, but I'm kind of glad that, like, it just happened to come out this way. I was just going to use pencil when I started, and now I think I need those blues deeper as well. Gang? I think I kind of like it. I don't know, I just I didn't expect to like it. I'm a bit surprised. I think I want to shade in the edges a bit more, and I got some finishing touches to do. Okay, how do I clean it? I don't want to ruin it. Should I just pick off bits one by one? How do artists do this? Do you just kind of... Did that do it? No, that didn't do it at all. I guess if I just rub them off the same way I've been doing the strokes, nothing really bad can happen. I think I'm done. Well then, it's pretty much how I had it in my head, I think. It came out pretty much how I wanted, which is actually kind of surprising. And no, it's not kind of surprising. It's very surprising, to be honest with you. Let me give you a look. I might just shade in a bit more of the bottom. It's hard to get that like very bottom without marking my desk, but I don't mind anymore. I don't care if I destroy my desk in the name of art. I'm just an art addict now. You got any of that art? I'll take a free sample. And there you have it. It's done. I wonder what you think about it. And I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out because I'm just not an artistic person. Like, I know I keep saying that, but there's a reason I picked this and skateboarding first. They're just so out of my normal realms of things I'm good at. But I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Plagued by thought. I like it. Kind of looks like the guy from Super Hot. We're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna imagine if the guy from Super Hot was very, very depressed. This is how he would look.
It's really good, thank you. No, that's really good. I think you could convince anyone to be interested in art. It's much easier for me to learn talking to someone who's passionate rather than going online and I read.
The art is passion, you know? The real art of the art is passion. And you have this inside. You have this inside, really, you have this inside. We have this inside.